Hi, I'm John Cloud Kaiser, and I'm the Director of Education here at Materials for the Arts, New York City's premier reuse facility. Today, we're going to show you how you can create your own plastic portraits. One fun project that you can do with materials that are left over around your house is doing a portraiture project, and I'm going to show that to you today. We call them plastic portraits, and the reason is because you can make them by using transparent plastic packaging that you have left over around your house. There are so many of these kinds of things around you. You can definitely find something like this in your leftover materials. These are things that people throw out. These are things that go into the landfills, and these are things that could be recycled or could be reused. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm just gonna use one of these, and I'm gonna show you how you could trace your friend's face or your family member's face or just an image off the phone or off of a magazine to make a really awesome portrait. Did you know when artists draw people, you know how artists can draw so well? Do you know how they do that? They're actually tracing what they see. It's just that they're not holding a piece of paper on top of it and tracing it. They're taking the image of what they see and they're kind of imagining it moved over to their paper in their eye, and they're drawing just what they see next to it. And we're going to use that similar principle. What I'm going to do right now with my colleague Bliss. So thanks for joining me today, Bliss.
Of course.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to draw Bliss's portrait, and the first thing you got to know is you got to tell the person, I'm sorry, but this is gonna be a somewhat abstract portrait. I'm gonna do my best, but the goal of this is not to make you look perfect, it's to have fun with it and see what comes of it. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna have you slide back just a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is, maybe you've guessed it, maybe not, I'm gonna literally hold this plastic up and I'm gonna see Bliss's face through the plastic. I'm gonna have her hold still and I'm gonna actually draw some of the more darker and kind of prominent lines that I see. So an example is this. When you look at Bliss's face, you can see she's got her nose, her lips, etc. A lot of times we want to draw the side of the nose, the bottom of the nose, and everything. But really, if you look at her face, you can see that really only the bottom of the nose has shading and the sides almost become invisible. And that's what this will teach us. So now I'm gonna hold this up over Bliss's face here, and it's turning a little bit. I have to turn a little bit for myself, and you whatever's comfortable for you.
Is right here good?
Yeah, that's perfect. No, that's great. So and again, don't worry, don't stress out about messing it up. Just have fun with it, and it will change a little bit. So I'm getting my grip here. Okay, that's my perfect spot. All right. Okay. There we go.
Wow.
So there is my drawing of Bliss, and I can put a piece of paper behind it to really make it pop out so that you can see it. I don't know, pretty good, right? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I think I missed the
so.
earrings. I think I missed the earrings there. If you want to go back in and add a little detail, you certainly can. So I'd say maybe like her hair is a little different shape, but I've seriously been able to capture some of the essence of Bliss, and I really feel proud about this. All right. It's not done. We've got our drawing, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually take different materials and put them behind this to start to add some kind of a shape to it. Now I literally just grabbed this. This one's kind of already almost like the shape of the outline of her head, so I'm just gonna like rip this off a little bit, and now we're gonna create this patchwork of color behind it. You could do this like however you chose to do it, and then we can just kind of basically keep going behind it and starting to add this background. So I'm just gonna glue this on behind her hair here, and I'm using glue stick. Ooh, like this green of this would be like cool to almost put in there. Does that work? Let's see. Yeah. So I'm gonna like put this green of this flower behind there to create like almost like some hair. And like, am I just like messing around, having fun with it and experimenting with it? Absolutely. That's the fun of it. So this weird green flower thing, I'm just gonna put it right there. I wanna kind of make it go above her forehead, and you can see where the face was. I'm gonna put this on there and turn it around, and you can see how it's starting to build up. You know, you're all creative. Like, you might wanna make it like rainbow striped face. There's all sorts of different ways that you could do it. So now I'm starting to get behind the face there, and I can keep working my way, and I'm just kind of like putting my piece on the glue. Makes it more abstract. So now I'm starting to really get it. I could put a background behind it and we'll almost be done. So yeah, that's the general concept, is we're letting it get a little bit unfamiliar and a little bit unusual to create this awesome background, and then we can just literally glue this in right here behind it.
That's really neat.
Yeah,
I'm really surprised.
All right, yeah. So that's the project, folks. And yes, just using a simple plastic piece like this, you can trace your friend or your family member, or even just an image from a magazine or your cell phone, and make your own plastic portrait. Thanks, Bliss.
Thanks, John.